I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Evo te skinuo mi penal, ja čak ni penal na sjemi.
Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Opa, stigao sam, sad će da ga sortuju. To je prvo treba da prebiš. Sad ne, sad će pobegnuš, tako još.
Ne treba uopšte da biješ ništa više.
Da, sad još. Dugo već da znam.
Mogu sam da tihi. Kako izgleda bolesno na ultra, ovo sam igrao na high. Znači koliko izgleda drugačije. Mislim i ono je bilo dobro, ali ovo je sad već...
Što su morali da naprave ovog profesora oko ružnog?
Pa mora zašto je Britanac, svi Britanci su tako.
Brate, da nema ove zulufe retardirane, verovatno bi 50% bio manje ružan.
Liči na onog Wolverina, je li Wolverine fura zulufa tako?
Ma da, ali Wolverine je Wolverine. I Wolverina glumi Hugh Jackman, a ne ovaj retar.
Lockett and the path to both wanted someone with your ability
To end up here.
Koliko si to?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Će ubaciti u Hufflepuff na kraju.
Ja isto, ja sam to rekao, Miksi.
Ali prvi karakter mi u Hufflepuffu, što to govorite?
Ne znam, Miksa mi je nekako Hufflepuff, ne znam zašto.
Niste je Vanilla lik, jel tako mi?
Vanilla lik, da, što bi rekao Pirki.
A zašto Vanilla buraski je crn?
A gledaj ovo kako dobro izgleda sad,
Znači, eto, Miksa, znači imaš nešto i daješ taj Hufflepuff. Naprimer, Tripke mi je buraz Slytherin ili govnar.
Ne, Tripke je Slytherin sigurno.
A šta sam teo? A čekaj, ovo ti je drugi karakter.
Da, ali samo sam dovde stigao. Nisam više dalje. Mislim, stigao sam do kuće svoje i to je to. I kao treba da idem na časove sutra.
A šta ću, što sam sad pokrenuo novog karaktera?
Pa zašto sam uzao da snimam?
Aha.
Ajde idem
Treba
zajedno
da
s vama.
čituješ. Ja kažem Miksa, moraš biti Hufflepuff.
I ovo će bude. Nema veze, bar je na engleskom ime i prezime, to mi se više sviđa.
Još jedno poluvreme i Prime Icon Pick.
Tako je bre, biste.
Imaćemo pauzu.
Nemam pojma, neću otvoriti više ništa ako je to pitanje.
Sad ćemo kasnimo na ceremoniju. A? Dobro je. Uf, kako je zabolo na sekundu.
Alo, Tripke, ako mu slučajno zabode igrica i mora da izađe, idemo ti i ja da mu kupimo Sony 5, može?
Da.
Čuo sam i kupujete to tiketa kad vam prođe.
Kupit ćemo ti sigurno. Ako prođe ti ne staviš para na to, kupit ćemo ti. Ti ćeš nam samo dati pare za to.
A? Ne bi u životu kupio Sony 5. Besplatno da mi ga daju, ne bi ga koristio, jer ne bi kupovao igrice.
Ko je na Mikse najveći troller, 100%.
Za 10 eura. Aj čuti, ja sam samo iskren.
Šta samo iskren, što ne bi imao jedno i drugo?
Zašto sve što mogu da igram na Sony mogu igram na kompu, jeftinije. A bolja grafika, pritom.
Čekaj, Tripke, je li on to rekao reći jeftinije?
Da.
Pa na kompu jeftinije, da. Sve igrice su...
Čuj, Tripke, šta? Tripke, si ti alergičan na tu reč?
Mi ne koristimo tu reč.
Ja, mi ne koristim. Evo ga, Black.
To je taj Ravenous Black.
Sad su mi tihi.
To je pomenuto u filmu samo kao najstroži direktor u istoriji škole. Kad je on bio, valjda su tad bili Dumbledore i...
Oni su bili učenici.
A ne, nisu, pa ovo je 100 godina pre toga. Nemoguće su oni bili učeni.
Pa Dumbledore ima milijardu godina.
Jel ima?
Dumbledore možda je već tad i završio školu, ne znam.
Bila bi fora da se pojave Dumbledore i Grindelwald ovdje u igrici.
Danjuma Grindelwald.
Professor
Da,
Weasley.
brate, Grindelwald.
We've one more to be sorted.
Evo je Fuš
Evo
McGonagall.
ga, krećemo, aj tiše sad, tišina.
Fuš McGonagall,
Just
ja.
in time. Have a seat.
Profesor Weasley.
Profesor Weasley.
Ajmo da vidimo da li miksa Hufflepuff. Nemoj da si promenio odgovore, iskreno odgovaraš.
Nisam
Znači, ko
odgovarao,
prvi put.
čuješ li, šta ti kažem? Radio sam ono na sajtu, nisam radio ovo in-game.
Aha,
It's a bit
pa
older.
kako si onda ubačen u Hufflepuff?
Pa zašto sam povezao sajt?
You come here with preferences.
Ti se verovatno govorio, fin sam, ne radim ništa, ništa me ne zanima.
Ajde, ti ću.
Čekaj da vidimo.
I'm looking
Miksa,
forward to
lažeš, ne
exploring
voliš ti da je
Hogwarts and the world
Explorer.
beyond the
Da
castle
učim,
grounds.
obožavam.
Upadam u Slytherin, sad gledam, to je muđa, isto što i ti
Much can
odgovara.
be gleaned by having an
Gledaj
adventurous
skript od Nike.
spirit.
Ne čuti, imao sam ovo pitanje jedino koje sam imao prošli
Have a
put.
great
I samo je
deal
bilo u
to
fazonu
teach
kao,
you as well.
you've gotten
Sad ja ti
Hufflepuff, do
pitam
you
da
want to
li
change?
ambition, da li
You do
imaš
not give up
ambicije?
easily, do you? You're
Ne pita me, već mi daje
undaunted by
odgovor, brate,
challenges that
sroka,
lie
ne treba da
ahead.
diskonektujem to čudo.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Sad ćemo da vidimo.
Perhaps you belong in
Ja, vidiš.
Hufflepuff.
To je zato što mi je povezano sa sajtom, razumeš?
Vidi ko će da čuzuje.
Kako ne mogu?
Alo?
Ali čuješ, nisam dobio pitanje, dobio sam jedno pitanje, ste retardirani?
Pa znam, pa zato što si Hufflepuff.
Ali ne može mora da dobiješ pitanja, brate.
Pa dobio si pitanje, što nisi odgovorio ono gore. Miksa, uzmi ovu lasicu ili šta je već.
A već imam jednog lika tu.
Trivke.
Gryffindor.
Šta kaže? Patience, loyalty and hard work. To sam ja, realno.
Gde si ušao? U Gryffindor, pa to si ti.
Ne,
Aj,
nisam.
ide redom da vidim. Known for daring, bravery, and
Chivalry si rekao, chivalry.
chivalry.
Intelligence, creativity and wit. Ovo nisam sigurno zašto ima creativity, to nisam.
U kom smislu wit?
Wit u smislu, ono, rešeno. Bum. Iz topa. Razumeš? Cunning, ambition and hunger for power. Ovo je Vladimir Petković. Patience, loyalty and hard work.
Krajem sad ko je ko ovde, brate, znaš, po ovome što piše.
Ne, ja stvarno ja sam Hufflepuff. Niko od vas nije Gryffindor, Vlado ti si Ravenclaw, a Trivke je Slytherin. Šalim se, obojice ste Slytherin, brate, najgori ste. Samo pričate o parama. Čekaj. Sad ja ako kliknem, on će mene da ubaci tu, jel? Čekaj, ben.
Ne znam, ne znam, znaš da ne
Možda
znam.
moraš se cenkaš sa šeširom.
This evening.
Kažem, ja mislim.
Pazi, gledao sam muđu u Slytherinu, Mini Mintera u Ravenclaw. Da sam gledao sam sigurno nekog u Gryffindoru jer je vanila.
Evo, akceptovao sam da bih gledao novo, ajde.
Tako je.
Ajde, a ja sam ovo gledao sinoć, ali nema veze.
Better be Hufflepuff.
A i realno morao si da budeš Hufflepuff, znaš zašto? Znači što je brown boja, ti si brown.
Lol,
Da, možda je to.
nice.
Ovo boja, šta znam da li za ono brown, šta je ovo? Zlatno, šta je ovo?
Zlatno.
Miksa će biti prvi lik koji je naučio Avadu u
Due to the
Hufflepuff.
unfortunate injury on the
yeah.
pitch in last spring's final, this year's
Aha,
Quidditch
Quidditch
season
season
has
been
been
cancelled.
cancelled.
Što je cancelovan, Quidditch.
It's not as though
Zato
I've
što nisu
banned
mogli da ga
flying
isprogramiraju
altogether,
lako.
but don't tempt me.
Šalim se.
You are here to
Mislim da će bude
focus on your
DLC Quidditch.
academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes
Da, već
begin
mi iznervirao
tomorrow.
ovaj brat posle 2 minuta govora.
Ko?
Ovaj
Sviđa
Black.
mi se njegovo delo, bre.
Ravenous Black.
It's lovely to meet you.
I šta ova dođe, čukun,
Professor
čukun,
Weasley,
čukun, baba
would you
od
be so
od
kind
Rona.
as to show our new student to their
A
common?
ne znam koliko su udaljeni. Tipa,
As I was
ono,
saying,
4-5 kolena.
I'm Professor Weasley.
Da, ja sam pročito negde
Šta
5.
to dođe,
Nice to
150
meet you as
godina.
well, Professor.
As deputy
A,
headmaster,
tu dođe
it is
150
my
godina.
distinct honor to show you to
Na
your
svakih
common
50
room.
da se rađe jedna osoba,
Right
Vladimir,
this
to si
way.
upravo izjavio. Svakih 50
Na
godina.
svakih 30 je rekao jer ti ne znaš da podeli 155.
Dobro, da, nije 30, računaj 20, znači
It's
ovo bi
quite
bilo...
uncommon for a student
Računaj da je
Mix
na
za
20
Vladis.
godina.
Might be a bit of work.
Računaj da je na 20
But
godina,
I'm sure
to
that's
bi onda
never
bilo
stopped
7
you
komada.
before.
It
Ako je
hasn't,
150
Professor.
godina.
Now,
Čekaj, da
here
se
we are
ispravi
at the
neku
entrance to
glupošću.
the
A mislim da je 100
Hufflepuff
godina i
common
da je 5
room.
generacija.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain
Mislim da
what to
sam
do,
rešio
but I
svoj
hesitate
objektiv i
to do
mislim
it
imam
myself
pravi
as
Michael
one
Blair pig,
A,
govorit ću.
da, Hufflepuff ima ovo sa buradi. ono.
Da, da, da.
most unpleasant. You must tap
Oni su...
the barrel.
Miksa, ti si
two from the
zahvalna
bottom,
kuća.
middle of the second
Jesu,
barrel,
zahvalni
rhythm
su,
of
bukvalno.
Helga Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff, Helga, Hufflepuff. I ovo će pajsat.
Miksa, možeš to pauziraš?
Ne, što?
Well done.
Pa da govorim
Now go on
ocene.
in and get
Da,
some
evo
sleep.
samo da
You
završimo
have a
scenu
big
sad.
day ahead of you tomorrow.
Ajde,
I
ajde,
shall be
taman
back
dok
in
ja
the morning
ubacim
to
sve
collect
ovo.
you for your
Helga
first
Hufflepuff.
class.
Thank
Big
you,
Vice
Professor
Sam
Weasley.
swap
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Evo nas.
Sa liči da bi spavao ovako.
Looks like everyone's gone.
Ajde, ćuti.
Better head to the common room.
Iza mene je sve plavo. Lol, zapravo nije, bukvalno je ove boje orman pored mene.
Ako ti kaži.
Logično zašto te boja drvet.
Znači, liči,
Trifki,
brate,
ajde, kad
kao,
završavaš?
liči
Evo,
kao da je...
Evo sad ću da...
Liči kao da si bukvalno u onoj rupi gdje žive u šaru ovi hobiti, brate.
Pauzirao, evo sad ću ja samo da ih ubacim sve to.
Bro, veće bre taj FPS, bre.
Da, upravo vidim.
A stavi 104, koliko ti je monitor?
Da, pravo si. Oh my god! Ho ho! Znaš koliko je crisp?
Znači imaš više od 60,
Baš je smooth.
ako vidiš razliku.
Da. Pa, monitor mi je na 144, sjećaš da smo na...
Ne kažem to, nego ne znam koliko igrici,
koliko imam
ne
ja
znam koliko
FPS-a, da,
optimizovan, nemam pojma za igricu.
Može, na 5700 XT pisala je... Moja grafa je bila recommended kao za ultra. Znači imaće neki mali drop nekad u FPS-u, ali moja grafička stoji za recommended. Trifki, ajde, slušamo.
Majca tu.
Majce.
Prekrivam.
Daj Bože da ne bude ono zašto se plače.
Dobit će kantonu, 100%.
Ja mislim da će dobije Van der Sara, ne znam zašto.
Evo prvi igrač, 83 physical,
Dobro,
47 defending,
dobro, ataker.
Dobro, to je dobro.
90 dribbling,
Opa,
Dobro.
81 pas, 93 shoot, 95 pace jebote.
o! Jel nije already owned?
Čekaj, čuti, ne gledaj odmah.
Ovo može da bude Samuel Eto'o, znam da ima prejak
A,
pace.
95-93. Može bude neko bre od Brazilaca, a ne, imaš i Eusebija, imaš i Pela, može bude jača verzija Pela.
95 pace.
93 shooting, 81 pas.
Jači je uzebio. Ali jači Pele bi imao 90 nešto dribbling. Ovo ja mislim da je Eto'o.
Ajde.
Prime Eto'o.
Opa,
1.800.000.
Opa.
Milion i...
bravo.
Sad ću ti kažem koliko. Vidio sam ga juče ga je neko dobio.
Aha,
Ju majko.
predobro.
Dobro,
Hristo leti, da, logično. Okej, ajde, možda ima nešto bolje od toga.
1.600.000 je.
Dobro, dalje.
Dobro, sad sam lagan. 84 physical, 40 defending.
Opa,
U ovo neko. 83 dribbling sa 60 agility imbalance.
Lol.
Van Basten.
Vieri prime.
Vieri. Dobro?
Poslednji igrač,
I
90
neki
physical.
odbrambeni.
90 physical, 90 defending.
Dobro.
54 dribbling,
Baresi.
60 passing, 45 shooting, 80 pass, 80 pace.
Koman. A ne, on bi imao shooting, izvini. A?
Ko je? Sol Campbell.
Sol Campbell još gore. Bravo, uzmi Eta i budi zadovoljan.
Lik je ladno dobio upgrade svog lika.
Da. Ajmo nastavljamo ovdje. Idemo da
Jebote,
pričamo s ljudima.
95 prime. Ja sam mislio da je Baby najbrži.
Ajme.
Može. Prime, eto.
To što ima 0 ball knowledge, to je druga priča.
Oh, hello.
Samuele,
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your
Hristo,
owl?
bio si
I don't know
dobar,
who she is.
zahvalan u mom
Likely
timu.
one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own
Evo
company
imam šta se
anyway.
Bio
stavljam.
samo strikera i CF, da
You're the
znaš.
new 5th year.
Dobro,
Quite
dobro,
the
lagano.
dramatic entrance you made.
Dobro.
Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I Baby isto može samo ta dva.
Da, miksa je Hufflepuff, 100%. Vidim u facu, brate.
I'm
Bukvalno
really
je
not
Hufflepuff.
worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is
Samo me zanima da li si ti
rather
jedini
unusual.
crn lik u igrici.
You must feel terribly out of place. Of course,
Ju,
presumably
95.
as a hard-working
Kok,
Hufflepuff,
ne trebamo
you'll prove
Hunter.
yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have
Alo,
been a
sa
Ravenclaw.
kokom 99
I've
pace,
rather a
98
searing
šut.
wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way.
To znači
Lenora
da
Emily.
se moj dragi
Well,
Pele
mustn't
seli na
keep you.
krilo.
You've such a lot to
Ja
do.
će igrati Pele špica pored ovakve kartice.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him.
Ja se
Big
izvinjam, ne
castle
mogu
for a
ga
student to
treniti.
get lost in, let alone a
Jude
cat.
Bellingham, šta
Jude
je?
Bellingham, Jude
I'm sure
Bellingham,
you'll
bukvalno,
find
vidi
a
ga.
way,
Gledaj
alright?
Jude Bellinghama,
I mean, it
tripke.
can be a bit overwhelming at first.
Malo
I
liči
still
na
get
Russella
lost
Westbrooka isto.
sometimes.
Mene
Primeti.
liči na Juda Bellinghama.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way.
Bukvalno
Really
može
glad to
Burazer
have
da
you in
bude.
our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My
Tolik
mother
ima
doesn't think
uraz
too
glas
highly
ko
of
da je
them,
deda.
especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Oh, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I'd better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Da otvorimo
hello
84
there.
puta 5, nisam otvorio.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes?
Jeste
I'm
dobili
Adelaide.
nešto tu?
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nisam otvorio.
Is everything all
Ja
right?
sam dobio
Oh, yes.
Mbappé.
I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all
Koliko
sorts
Mbappé
of
košta, da
rumors.
vidimo da li možeš... Ko će
Were
bude
you
bliže
really
od
nearly
vas?
gobbled up by a dragon?
650.
Miksa.
If you don't mind, I prefer to just forget about it.
Šta?
Oh dear, I
Koliko
must
košta
have done
Mbappé?
bad. I mean, of
Mbappe?
course it was.
O,
I know I would have
evo
been
ćete
terrified.
komp, cena ili Sony cena?
Sorry.
E,
Well, anyway,
Sad tako kad
I
pitaš
imagine
pomislim
you
da je
have lots
jeftiniji
to
na
do.
kompu, ali
I
nije.
hope you have a wonderful
I na
first day.
kompu je
Ne da nije,
870.000.
ne da nije.
Ne, na kompu je preko milion. Milion i 70.000.
Thank you,
A
Adelaide.
koliko na
Be
Sony?
seeing you.
Of course. And
690.
good luck.
Na kompu 1.060.000,
A, u 10.000 se praši, dobro?
a na
Professor
Sony
Weasley is waiting
840.
for them outside the common room.
Baš sam skilled.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long
Mbappé s
time.
Marksmanom, ja i
Can't
dalje
believe I'm
sad
here.
vidim.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one
Da
first
se možda
day
stavio
at
staje neki
Hogwarts.
engine na ovom da bude,
Now, in light
da
of
bude,
your
ne
unique
engine nego
situation,
finisher, da bude,
joining us as a fifth year, you'll need
kako
to
se
catch
zove,
up
kako se
with
zove
your
onaj treći,
classmates and not fall
accelerate.
behind. Especially
Explosive.
as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Prošao BMW ovdje pored isti kao Lucky.
Here you are.
Trivke.
Ono njegov sve.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning,
Da, ja
so that you
pobačem
master
sve ove
all
igrače
that's
koji će sada
expected
biti
of a
ponovo u
fifth year.
pehtu.
You would be
Jain,
wise to take full
Vlahović,
advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
tako te momke.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
To.
The guide will give you
Rešeno,
opportunities to
84
practice
puta
your
5.
magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Možemo li da vidimo promo igrača?
I
Znači, imamo neki
certainly
čest
would have
momci.
appreciated something like the field
Boom.
guide when I was a student.
Novac.
Using the guide will also
Nema
train you to be
Future
alert to
Starsa,
your
Argentina i Messi. Messija sam
Do
dobio.
keep
Ha.
up.
Stvarno.
Fada.
Messi, Laporte, Tadić, Bonucci, Declan
Simply
Rice.
cast Revelio.
Revelio.
Dobro, ništa sam mogu da rešim Icon onaj od 600.000. Ne bi to rešio u životu.
Za to stvarno treba da ih bude sramota.
Clever, isn't it?
Znači
Keep your
ispada
eyes open
PSG,
for
a?
more opportunities like that.
Vidjet ćemo kad je ušao
Inside
Mbappe,
and
juče
outside
bili
of the
su bolji.
castle.
Da, možemo da investiramo ako mislite da će pobedi PSG, kupimo nekog igrača kad izađe sad.
Miksa, znaš koji igrač PSG izlazi?
Koji?
Neymar.
Good
Stvarno.
timing. Perfect opportunity to show you
Ništa, da čekamo da
the
ispadnu pa ga
frames
kupimo,
to
bit će
get around
jeftin.
a bit quicker. Your field guide
Milion i po,
contains
dve.
a map of the
Dva,
castle.
šta?
Open it up and find
Gde
central
izlazi Neymar,
hall.
bre, šta priča?
Pa Neymar, svi ga...
Zove road to the šta god.
Da.
What the knockout.
Kaže da će Di Lorenzo dobija i bit će navodno 88 rating.
Di Lorenzo.
Di Lorenzo? Aha, evo ga ceo. Jeste imaju ratingsi. Mihajlo!
Jel ima Srba?
Da,
Idemo.
88 rating.
Idemo.
And here
Čekaj,
we
ko je
are.
prošao od Srba?
Quite the time saver. These
Dusan,
stairs lead
come.
directly to central
Nemoguće.
hall.
Da.
Nemoguće.
Da.
You can get
A,
almost
ja imam 300.000
anywhere
u
in the
kešu,
castle
nabavit ću još,
quickly
mogu nabavim
from
još
central
200-300
hall.
u klubu, odmah. Instant.
Slušajte ovo.
Always something
Koliko ti mislio
happening
će da
here.
košta?
It's the heart of
Slušajte
Pa,
ovako,
neće.
Ronaldo
Our
91, Di
kings
Lorenzo
cross
88,
station,
Rodri
so to speak.
88, Vlahović 88, Ben Yedder 88, Grifo 88,
That should be all for now.
David Story
You'll be
87, Luke
expected
Shaw
to attend
87,
both
Canales
charms and
87,
defense
Savanier
against the dark arts
87. Aj neko da mi proveri koji
And
rating
I'd
ima
like to be
Savanier.
sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as
Ljudi,
possible
Frimpong
to replace the
86,
supplies
Jonathan
lost on the way
David
here.
87
Opasno.
Thank
i
you,
ovo,
Professor
Renato
Weasley.
Sanchez
A lot to
80.
absorb on your
Ne,
first day,
Renato Santos,
and you
pardon.
have much to learn.
Pa
Happily, your professors
to
have
nisu
agreed
igrači
to create
iz Lige
additional
šampiona.
assignments for you outside of class.
Team of the
You'll be up to speed in no time.
A Team of the
Judging by your
Week.
adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least
Ja sam mislio
showing you the
pričaš o Roto the
basics.
You
Knockout.
did,
Ne
Professor.
bre.
He's been terribly vague as to the
Čekaj,
events
Vlahović će
preceding
dobiti
your
Team of the Weeka.
arrival, specifically about
Koji
what
rating?
happened after that.
88, kaže.
Pa već imam karticu
My
njegovu.
suspicion
dobro,
is that
možda
there's
imaš
more
svaku.
to the story
A
than a
dobro,
search
da, ali
for
džabe kad je ova
belongings and an
First Owner.
extended trip up to the
Neću
castle.
kupovati svakako ako nije First Owner.
Pa dobit će ga svakako u crvenom piku.
Reportajte Mix.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been
Show
burned.
me.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to
Taman,
fly
dobro da
in the
nisam
path of
uradio Charlesa da
dragon.
ih je telara.
I
Sad
wouldn't
se
say
zajedno.
I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Wow, ja igram Rivals. Ne znam da li ti je to zabavno.
Jeste zabavno mi je tako da.
Pauza se napravi.
Vladika, malo ga mučimo, Vladika. S ovim FPS-om unlockovanim, čekaj.
Evo mi se uđi na stream, pogledaj kad si stigao.
Nosimo beretku trika, a? Nosimo.
Tako je. Samo pogledaj, uđi brzo na stream.
Evo.
Eto se upisao.
Upisao se, eto.
4 puta. Čuo se. Šta treba, sami reci. Evo idem za 10 minuta. Dobro, evo idem za 10 minuta. Gdje su pare? Dobro. Znači svega po 2 ilezani. Dobro.
Ajmo da isključimo kameru dok jedem. Kliknemo ovdje. Ste tu, alo?
Da.
Pinjake. Evo te smolari kroz čovjek. Ja, gdje proći? Mi sad pokažem što je najbolje da bi bek u igrici. Ujebi ga.
Meni bi se više isplatilo da sam ja sačuvao 27 komada.
Pa zavisi. Vidio sam ja razne pekle. Sine, pa mnogo si ti ne izašao. Dobro, odlično, već sam sam je let. A? Pročite me, bat. Pročite ja njega.
Šta te je pitala?
Ide. Nemam pojma što mi je rekla. Vidi ga žarzinjo, koliko je li. Tako je, biste izaći ti napolje. 2.
Miksa si kako gledaš Last of Us?
Ja sam isto te pitan, zaboravio sam.
Ja sam sve gledao.
Ja sam 2 epizode, nemoj mi spomniš.
Kupi Sony 5, inače će ti spojluje, tako pa ti vidi sad šta ćeš. Čekaj bre, treba idem do prodavnice. Ajde sad doći.
Brate, koliko je ružna ova mala što igra Ellie iz Game of Thronesa.
Pedro je jedan od jačih glumaca.
Ma Pedro je najjači.
Gareth Bale dobija Heroa sljedeće godine.
Šta Heroa, bre?
Šalim se.
To će biti najjača legenda ikada. Joj. Gareth Bale to glory.
Vlado. Vlado, jesi tu?
Si nastavio dalje mikse ili još uvijek jedeš? Alo?
Vladimir!
Nije tu.
Luka je tu. Gdje si Luka?
To je Luka. Evo ulazim.
Ni majka ga ne zove Luka.
I opet ti flashback crna sedmica.
Opa, lepo.
Ne ja, kako volim kad se ovo izdešava. Evo šta radi 99 face kad je šutno ovako glavom.
Is that all you've got?
Radi Expelliarmus.
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic. Remember? Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Protego, all of my students for this event. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner.
Gdje si to stigo,
No, prva misija, bukvalno kad sam ušao. Defense against the dark arts.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Lumos. Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Stalo neko poznato ime.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Ovdje stoji chest. A nema ga nići. To me zanima. Dobro. Čekaj bre. Malo je too much ova grafika, buras.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I, we are the stuff of poems. Our love.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the letter.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Accio.
The trick is to pull the sphere as... Very good! That's it! Don't lose your composure! Excellent control there! Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
That's go.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
Stay focused.
This side.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Oh dear me.
Accio.
That's it.
Here we go.
Čekaj, šta se ovo dešava u Trifketovoj gajdi?
Idemo B.
I thought I had that.
Ovu dobijem 100%.
Imaš toliko retardenu kapu, to nije tvoj faza.
To sam se stavio.
Ja se izvinjavam na buď.
Oh shit.
Not to worry.
Saj. Koji je ovo i buraz nacionalnost, bre?
A, Nacaj, ova je i tipa Gana, Nigerija, tako nešto. 50, meni treba bilo šta sad.
Na sam put. Malo.
A misliš, a? Jel ti idem na 50? Šta si
Ma kakvi 50?
Accio.
To je to. Tada!
Ali pička si.
IQ 300. Ma neči.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ronen, ovo je neki indijac.
Jeste.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
Naca je žensko.
It gets easier, I promise.
Rećemo da Rikuša kamerunka.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Ouagadougou?
My mother offered to teach divination here. Before I left,
Uganda.
we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new
Ugandan warrior!
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
African woman.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
Lik igra dobro, meni došli gosti. Aj, čujemo se posle.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Miksa je Ugandian warrior.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou,
Miksa je Max
but I'm glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Možda Bangladeš. Sad nije, Bangladeš je
Professor Weasley has asked that your
Ali
professors
tako
give you
nešto skapirao.
instruction outside of the ordinary
Ne
curriculum.
znam, zvuči mi tako.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Special assignment, opa.
Revelio.
Ili hođe šta za mene, nema ništa.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Si tu, Vladimir? Šta imam? O, imam nekver. A, to nisam. Ne treba mi to. Zato mi stoji ovaj uzvičnik.
Revelio.
Kako da ima čest? To mi nije jasno. Mačak.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Dubski, si tu?
Sì.
Jesi.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ti tudi bom ski.